Today is World Refugee Day. It's an international observance to raise awareness of the struggles that refugees face around the world.
An exhibition in New York recently looked at the objects Iraqi and Syrian refugees were able to take with them when they left their country. William Denslow filed this report.
These are the mementos from home, the keepsakes too precious to leave behind. Artist Jim Lomerson had planned to photograph Iraqi and Syrian refugees living in the US, but his approach changed after a conversation with one of them.
She said, well, when I left Iraq, all I could take were two things. I had my two daughters under each arm, and I could only bring this portrait and my Quran. And so that planted a seed, and I thought, well, maybe it isn't the portraits that tell the story, it's these objects.
Lomerson asked the refugees to write in their own hand, and often in their own language, why they chose these particular items.
I bought these shoes from Al-Ashar in Basra. These shoes will be a visa to freedom. My little notebook holds my memory of my friends remembering me when they start writing.
He hopes the objects reveal a common bond between the viewer and the refugee.
So we go through the process of thinking about what I would take. Is it family portrait? Is it a Bible or a Quran? Or is it a locket? And it's really a bridge building process, because then we do really empathize with the refugees. And then when there's a Barbie doll, most young girls in America have had Barbie dolls. It builds a bridge, and it shows us that we're not so different.
The Arab American National Museum has brought his works to Ellis Island, the iconic entry point to the US. Greeted by the Statue of Liberty upon their arrival, 12 million immigrants passed through this hub until it closed in 1954. This exhibition and World Refugee Day comes at a time when the Trump administration's immigration policies remain restrictive. The travel ban remains in place, preventing people from Syria, Iran, Yemen, Libya, Somalia and North Korea from immigrating or even travelling to the US. And President Trump has threatened Mexico with sanctions if it doesn't reduce the number of migrants crossing the border into the US. For those who managed to escape war and persecution, Lomerson hopes people will consider not just what they carried with them, but what they had to leave behind. William Denslow, CNA, New York.